third match, I desperately need to put some numbers on the board, and a special battle might be just the place to do so. Now, each round in this tournament consists of 2 normal 35-player matches, followed by a special battle, and the 2 highest scores count toward your points for that round. So it's very important that I take the opportunity in this special battle to really do a good job, otherwise I am not going to be making it past the first round, and that'll be a pretty devastating blow, so I have to do everything in my power to make this one count. And this particular special battle, it might have 1-1 in it, as you can see, but there are a lot of other courses that are going to be really tricky, including 6-3, which has a serious reputation as being a run killer. And going into this special battle, that was the course that everybody was talking about. So I know that I'm going to have to face it at some point. I just hope that I will be able to do a good job and hopefully be able to make it into the next round of the tournament. Yeah, nothing too crazy here in 2-1. I am going to want to pick up this star, even though I plan on heading up to Coin Heaven. Still nice to get the star, just for fun, just for good practice. And then up top in Coin Heaven, I want to get as many coins as I can. It's going to be pretty unfortunate if I fall off the moving platform, and there I go, falling off the platform. So I missed a handful of coins, that's unfortunate. I also missed one of the coins at the end, so probably not going to be a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but it definitely affects me psychologically that I missed those coins. I'm nervous, I'm just trying to make it through and make it happen. Heading into 6-2, which is kind of a pain of a level. It's just very long. There's a lot of different sections. There are coins, but unfortunately I scrolled too far to the right, couldn't get in the pipe. I'm just running for it right now, taking damage from a piranha plant. Over here, however, I'm going to hit this secret block and head up to another coin heaven. These coin heavens are very advantageous because it provides an opportunity to get some big coins early in the game. Right now, there are still 26 of us in the match, so it's a pretty crowded playing field. Okay, I did a lot better in this coin heaven, and I am returning to the main part of 6-2, trying to be careful not to lose my power up. I just need to make my way up the stairs, and then I can get top of the flagpole, heading into 6-3. So, since I died in 6-3 back in match 1 of the round, I'm a little nervous. 6-3 has a killer reputation, and I've already died on it once this tournament. So, not only do I have the pressure of having to play the level, I also have the pressure of needing to do better than before. And a lot of people are going to assume that if I died in 6-3 last time, I'm going to die in 6-3 this time. I'm avoiding the trampolines by making some big jumps, but already I'm getting to the end. And I hit a Goomba, somehow just barely managed to make it onto that platform. I am freaking out. I thought that I died. I thought for sure that it was all over and that I had died in 6-3 again. Deep breath, Squid Stream, deep breath. On to 4-1. Yeah, I'm just standing there because I'm screaming because I can't believe that I'm still alive. And I'm so grateful that I didn't die in 6-3 on basically the very last jump, the last jump that matters. So I take damage from a Spiny here, gonna grab the 1-up for the 20 coins, and I need a Fire Flower. But I don't really want to roll just yet. It seems a little early in the match. Some of my opponents are starting to die, which is great. I would have preferred if a lot more of them had died in 6-3, but some of them haven't even made it to 6-3 yet, so it could be a minute. Yeah, dropping like flies, which is great for me. I'm just going to proceed up the stairs, top of the flagpole, heading into 7-2. And 7-2 with Lackey 2s isn't always the worst. If there's just a few Lackey 2s, you can kill them from the top of the screen. I'm still a little hesitant to roll, but I know that once I do start rolling, I'm probably going to get something I need. And yeah, couldn't put it off any longer. I need that roll. I need to start shooting off some fireballs and taking out these enemies. These are the kinds of enemies that'll be really valuable to send to my opponents, hopefully do some damage, maybe even get a KO. Meanwhile, 6-3 is working its magic and eliminating competition. You love to see it. You love to see it. The timer's red, but I'm not stressing it too much. And making it out of 7-2, take out the Piranha Plant, top the flagpole, heading into 4-2. 4-2 does have a warp zone, so I'm going to have the opportunity to go wherever I want. Yeah, just kind of doing a little bit of excavation to get to this block. I want to get more coins. I also want to roll to keep my time on the clock. So, kind of a lot of different factors going into my calculations right now. It's down to the final 7, so already I'm doing pretty well relative to a lot of my opponents. So, it's paramount that I keep it together and don't make any dumb mistakes. Making the decision to skip the warp and just play this level all the way through. Yeah, here I'm heading up. Oh, here I am heading down below, and yeah, trying to get past the Buzzy Beetle and failing. So I've got star power. I'm doing some rolls. I just keep getting stars, which is kind of a waste of money at this point. Meanwhile, the Lack attack is totally underway. The Lackey 2s are filling up my timeline, and they're filling up my screen. I'm just going to try running over the top of the level, taking a little bit of damage, but I did not fall in the pit. I am going for it. This is just going to bring me to the next level in the queue, which happens to be 1-1. Since I've got star power, taking a minute to kill some more enemies before heading into the pipe and heading straight to 1-1. Yeah, I can see the Lackey 2s piling up. I'm trying to roll to get a star. POW is useful in the short term, but I'm definitely trying to get that POW. Take damage. Now I've got some iframes. I'm just going to jump on top and see if I can ride these Lackey 2s. Trying to get another roll. It's looking a little iffy, but I'm trying to make the most of my iframes. And yeah, it's kind of working. Finally getting a star. Somehow in the midst of all of these Lackey 2s, I was able to find the hidden block with the 1-up in it. So I'm just moving and schmoving, heading up top to get my power up, then heading back down to get my star. But yeah, I am just getting carried away on these Lackey 2s. Wow. This is one of the craziest Lack attacks that I've ever been a part of. This is absolutely intense. I am waiting for a little bit at the start of 2-1 so that my time can run down. I'll be able to get it back as soon as we start moving. I just want to take a second and relax and let my opponents deal with it. Who knows? Somebody might KO. But it is pro forma to wait a little bit, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, grabbing the power up. I am rolling. I got a POW. Obviously, I would have preferred a star. Kind of taking my time here. I don't want to be too hasty, and I don't want to spend all my money at once. So I'm just sort of picking off these spinies little by little, heading down below, and yeah, I want this 1-up, but unfortunately I missed the hidden block. So that is a very sad thing. Not what you want. I'm tiny. I'm rolling to stay alive. It's not looking good. I have so many Lackey 2s coming up. It's really going to take a miracle to get out of this one. I roll, I get another mushroom. I roll, I get another POW. And yeah, this could be a whole lot better. Pretty scary. Going for another roll, and finally getting a star. I am scooping up some of these power-ups along the way and getting another star just so that I can keep it going. I should be okay to essentially do a star run. I'm going to be able to put a lot of time back on the clock. So there is a power-up below, but it is dicey to try to go and get it. If I can clear out some of this, then it'll be slightly more promising and more worthwhile. I can hit that, take the damage, go up top, rolling, and I get a POW. I'm going to have to roll again at some point, but I am trying to do a little bit of hopping. Right now I am tiny and I'm running with a star. I am going to get this power up, but I see that the time is running out and soon it could very well be all over for me. However, I managed to make it to the top of the flagpole, and I've got tons of time on the clock going into 6-2. Out of nowhere, a huge KO, baby. So it's possible that I will be able to make some moves. I'm heading into the subworld to collect some coins. This is a nightmare. I probably don't have enough time to be down here, but I'm going for it. It's the final 5. I'm rolling. I'm getting terrible rolls. These POWs are doing nothing for me. Heading back, and what an insult. I roll, and I get a simple mushroom, but at least I'm able to get the fire flower over here, and the clock is ticking down. I really need to start moving. I really need to start moving fast. There it is. There's the star. That is going to give me everything that I need to prolong my run. Yeah, I'm taking out as many of these Lackey 2s and Spinies as possible. And I'm going to come over here and grab another star just to keep it all going. I'm so scared right now. I am so scared. Rolling, and I get a fire flower. This is terrifying, but I know that my star will carry me to the end of the level. The only thing is, now I have to deal with 6-3 again. And so I'm going in, I'm taking a roll, I get a POW. It's not looking good. I've only got 31 coins left, but I realize that some of my opponents are also hurting, and that makes me feel a little bit better. I almost fell off the platform there, just barely, and yeah, people are dying in 6-3. I'm running for it, I'm giving it my all, I'm doing my best, but the timer is ticking so rapidly. And what? Somehow I'm able to get some Lackey 2 bounces that keep me in the air longer. And then finally the inevitable happens and I die. Wow, what an absolutely crazy match that was. And hopefully it'll be enough to make it to round 2.